Senator Graham, thanks for hosting this, for your leadership on this issue and around the world. I just returned from a congressional delegation trip with Senator Ernst to the Middle East. And while we were there, we met with Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. We discussed the situation about hostages and their military operations in Gaza. And after everything we heard, we know that President Biden's decision to withhold critical ammunition to Israel, it's a total betrayal of our friend and our ally. Israel's in an existential fight for survival against genocidal Hamas terrorists. And those same Hamas terrorists currently hold 8 American citizens, including North Carolina native Keith Siegel. The best way that we can bring them home is by increasing pressure on Hamas. But by withholding lethal aid, President Biden is signaling to Hamas that it's okay to hold out and to continue their campaign of terror. So the bottom line is this. President Biden is making it harder to bring these hostages home. And the ultimate absurdity of this decision by President Biden is that the administration is withholding precision-guided munitions. Senator Risch spoke about this earlier, because the Biden administration is actually making civilian casualties more likely. But at the end of the day, we know what all of this is about. For President Biden, this is about November elections. And I know firsthand that President Biden is overruling his own national security team, and he's letting a few radical activists on his staff dictate our foreign policy. He's just too weak to say no. President Biden is putting politics over our friends and allies, the Jewish people, and our friends, the American hostages. This is one of the most shameful displays that we've ever seen from a U.S. president. It telegraphs to the world that the U.S. is not to be trusted. We deserve better.